Bowls is recognised as one of the most inclusive sports in Scotland. Community indoor and outdoor clubs throughout the country invariably offer a warm welcome to players of all levels of ability with a physical, sensory or learning disability. Carpet bowls is considered an appropriate introductory discipline to learn about different delivery styles and basic bowls rules. The smaller carpet bowl is favoured by the learner bowler with reduced strength, balance challenges and impaired hand function. Disability bowls inclusion workshops have been held around Scotland and inclusive bowls sessions are included in the annual Bowls Scotland coaching conference. The Performance Disability Bowls Group has introduced an experienced team of mainstream coaches to disability bowls and performances have improved accordingly. Inclusive coaching cards have helped to introduce beginners to the sport, supported by advice and adapted equipment and appropriate coaching techniques. The Paralympic Games in Atlanta in 1996 was the last occasion that the sport of bowls was included on the Paralympic Games programme. The late David Heddle from Fraserburgh was a medalist for Team GB on that occasion. David went on to lead the Team Scotland triple of Ivan Pryor and John Robertson to the gold medal at the Commonwealth Games in Manchester in 2002. Scottish disability sport has made great progress in identifying and preparing performance bowlers with a physical or visual impairment to represent Team Scotland at successive International Bowls for the Disabled (IBD) World Championships in Malaysia, Australia, South Africa and New Zealand. Scotland proudly sits as number 2 ranked team in World Bowls, and each year the quality and quantity of performance bowlers available for selection across classes improves. The range of medals won and the number of Scottish World Champions over the years has been impressive. Scottish disability sport and its constituent branches provide a programme of local and national championships that incorporate the indoor and outdoor versions of the sport. Scotland's leading bowlers with a learning disability enjoy an annual inter-area team outdoor competition incorporating singles, pairs and triples. For national championships across all formats of the sport, Scottish disability sport utilises a pan-disability classification system that includes blind and visually impaired bowlers, ambulant physically disabled bowlers, bowlers who use a wheelchair and bowlers with a learning disability. Bowls Scotland and lead agencies for different impairment groups provide international, national and UK championships for performance bowlers. The World Championships organised by the IBD and the Commonwealth Games are the pinnacle of the sport for para bowlers. SDS was prominent in the creation and revival of the Home Nations Championships for physically and visually impaired bowlers.
In para-lawn bowls, open triples is played by teams of 3. Here, Lexi shows 2 examples in each class. B6 is for standing or wheelchair bowlers with reduced balance function but able to bowl a full length end. B7 is also for standing and wheelchair bowlers, though they have mild balance problems. B8 is for bowlers with a minimal impairment. Each team is made up of any class and any gender, but must contain at least one B6 player.
Classification is important to disability bowls because it determines who is eligible to compete, ensures that players are not disadvantaged because of the severity of their impairment, and also it provides a structure for competitive sport. Classification at local level is coordinated by SDS personnel and structures are in place in Scotland to ensure the smooth passage of physically and visually impaired bowlers into international performance sport. International Bowls for the Disabled, IBD, classifies bowlers according to their degree of sight loss, 4 classes, or impaired physical function, 4 classes. For the latter, balance, hand function and delivery styles are assessed by international IBD classifiers. Disability Bowls is unique in providing a classification system where bowlers who use a wheelchair and ambulant physically disabled bowlers compete against one another with an equal chance of success. Impaired muscle power, impaired range of movement, limb deficiency and balance and coordination are critical factors in a successful delivery. Some bowlers prefer to kneel to achieve the optimum delivery position and others have introduced prosthetic devices or sticks and canes. Bowlers whose hand function or balance is severely impaired are credited with a lower numerical classification. Some international bowlers with absent limbs have developed their own unique style of delivery with incredible success.
B2, B3 is for lawn bowls players with a visual impairment. They have sight no greater than 5 metres distance and or 20 degrees in field of view. The mixed pair consists one male and one female bowler of either classification. Each uses a sighted director to assist with aim.
In all sight tests, medical personnel consider visual acuity and visual field in each eye individually. Acuity measurements are verified by recording the measurement of a standard 60-letter Snellen chart. If visual fields are reduced to 20 degrees or less, the visual field should preferably be assessed with the standard Amsler chart test. Totally blind bowlers use occlusion glasses and many prefer front coaching. Directors play a critical role in supporting blind and visually impaired bowlers in competition and training. The use of the clock face by directors communicates information on how the balls lie to the visually impaired bowler.